Time to go to the moon, chat. Are you ready? And by moon, I mean I'm gonna spend like 5 minutes doing inventory management to make sure everything is correct, and then I'm gonna go to the moon, and then I'm gonna realize that my items are bad. Bad game. Yes. Yes. I've been playing this game for 27 hours. Okay. So, I have my great sword, which I'm keeping because I need a ridiculous kill count. Oh yeah, I'm prepared for the cutscenes, don't worry. This is the charm I had. Did I have this? I don't remember. Oh, it's been a little bit, chat, so let's take a look at what's going on in here. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to bring up there with me? Yin Yang Orb? That needs to go up. I need a few more copies of those anyway. My Black Cherry Blade, that's pretty sick. I think I want to get Suiko's hat off Satori and bring that up there. But what should I bring, chat? What are the weapons I should go with this time? So I have my weapon. Who am I bringing up there anyway? Did we decide on that? Futo or Satori? You won't be bringing anyone. You don't get to choose. Oh. Well, I can choose now. Okay, let's get another weapon, I guess. Whatever. Let's just get something. Is there, chat, is there anything I need to level up to a ridiculously high level that I should know about right now so I can get started on it? Should I just take this? I mean, I know this needs to get to max level, but I don't think I want to do that right now. The one I'm using right now needs a certain number of kills, and the other, I need to want to bring, I usually bring 2 weapons because it makes things go faster. And then I give the defensive equipment to my partner. I guess I could just take the knife and level up the knife some more. Combining weapons combines the kill count. Huh. I didn't know that. Wow, that would make sense as to why this has 2,000 kills now, doesn't it? Okay. Take the rod now, but I want to win. The rod doesn't seem like I'm going to win. I want to take an item that requires levels so I can get that going right away. These are all like level 8 and shit. I need a big one. Fist of Conviction, right arm of conviction. Don't have that. Alright. Brass knuckles, I don't have those. Yorihime's sword. Has to be rank 1. And its equipment level has to be plus 20. Okay, that's a weird requirement. No. No. Beam. That's a 2-hander. You doing that? Picture book? Banned book summon imp. What? Rank 5? I need 2 of them? Oh my god. Udon ears. Udon slasher. I have one of those, so that's fine. I'm trying to look at things I have. I need a gourd and a flintlock. Yeah, the level 99 that. Fusion foot, I don't have that. Souvenir wooden sword, that's not that bad. Pendulum, dowsing rod, no. Kid's bat, nope. I don't have half of these things anyway. Flintlock, unicorn horn. Souvenir, gourd plant again. Need a few gourd plants up. Fan level 10. It's fine. Feather duster thingy, silky smooth hair. Apprentice priest broom. It's not that bad. Okay, there's that. Nikushaku, rank 1 only. I have one of those, don't I? It's in my inventory. I could make that. But I don't want to use my Tengu sword, so I'm not going to do that. Green banana. Level 40 plus. Tay ears level 60. Udon ears level 60. Twin Reaper scythe. Oh god, okay. Holy shit. I don't have rabbit tail. I made that already, thankfully. That has to be level 3. That has to be level 4. Booze Hound Suika. Okay, so a gourd plant. I'm gonna take a gourd plant with me, chat. And level that up. I'm pretty sure I had one in here. I have Miko Shaku, right? That's in here? Yeah, I have one. Okay, I'm bringing a gourd plant with me. Oops. It doesn't matter which hand I have it on. The transform gap. I'm gonna bring the charm because it has crisis prevention. And I guess if there's stuff on the moon, I'll just go up there first, and then we can figure out from there. Alright, here we go, chat. Prepare for the next 10 minutes of your life. Oh man, there really is a device. What is this? Oh! Surely it is a new plaything. Oh, Futo. Ah, the annoying ones are back. It seems an outsider placed this device here. Did you give them permission? Well... While it's true that shrines will usually have many facilities, I'll prepare for a lecture. I don't appreciate outsiders doing whatever they want here. Just got a point. I mean, you remember in 10.5 when Tenchi destroyed the shrine and then rebuilt it? And then Yukari was pissed. So then Yukari tore it all down and then had Suika rebuild it. That's what happens when you grant permission so casually. Verily, it is as they say, thou gets what thou pays for. Well, that's one of Rainbow's good qualities. Verily, it is as they say, the greatest hate springs from the greatest love. I don't feel like every character in this game that smiles has some kind of sinister like aspect to it. It's never a happy smile. Maybe I really should go far away. If I stay here, I'm gonna rot. Alright then, see you later. Hey, wait a second. If thou art venturing out, then I shall accompany thee. See you later. I won't let you skip out on your training. I mean, she could just come up here with me, right? I have returned. Oh. This place seems familiar. Seems you've been here multiple times in the past. I'm gonna assume this is a reference to their previous games and not the fact that she was hanging out on the moon for like a month. Also, what's that scroll back there say? Who cares? Anyway, hurry up and take me to the theme park. Oh, yes. The theme park is located at the Moon Rabbit training facility near the lunar capital. It's not that far, so let's walk there. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's get going. Who said that? This one did. I mean, who are you? Hey, I'm Kokoro Hata. I came to this land looking for a new mask of hope. Great. So how did she get here? What happened to the mask of hope you just got? I don't want to wear it that much. Have you seen her mask of hope? The one that Miko made for her as a replacement? It's... Wow. It kinda... I don't know if there's been an actual, like, official look to it. I'd assume there is because there seems to be a generally agreed upon ideas of what it looks like. But it's basically Miko's face if it was drawn by the guy who did One Punch Man. it just looks super dopey and undetailed. And Kokoro does not like it. Reimu. It's not polite to bring along a friend without prior notice. No, I didn't bring... Stop making excuses. Do you know what you've done? No, I don't. Hey, I said I didn't bring her. Now, calm down, you two. I don't know... Chat, she's supposed to represent, like, the 65 masks, right? But I can only think of, like, 6 or 7 of them that she uses. And I can't find a detailed explanation on the internet as to what those masks are or what they look like. I can only find a few. Like, some of them have pictures and some of them don't. I don't know what the fuck this one is. Maybe it's surprise? I don't know. Now, calm down, you two. Please be quiet. You stay out of this. These people are scary. See, the thing about Kokoro is she's kind of a newly born yokai. It's Kumogami of the mask, so her human form does not express any emotion at all, and it's all expressed on the masks that have float over her head. So now she's scared, I suppose? But it's pointless to question you. First, we must see Lady Watatsuki and explain the situation. The punishment will come after that. Punishment. She has a look of fear in her eyes. This just reminds me of the Broadcasting Club. I think it was Touhou 9. The M1 skit with Miko and Kokoro. It's probably a top 5 skit for me. I love that one. Oh. Having a grand old time. Space. Disney World. What is this? Oh, I know who that is. Doesn't surprise you. You know, I can tell immediately which character is about to show up just by their tone of voice. This is Yorihime. This is the greatest theme park in the entire lunar capital. I knew it was her. I fucking knew it was her. I could tell. Her tone of voice was perfect for the character. It was one of those tough voices. Yeah. We're going to Disney World! Watatsuki Bunnyland. Oh, you hire me on PR. I could, you give me a lot of money. Make up a name for this place. Oh, you were against it at first, but now you really seem to like it. Sister! Who are these characters, chat? I've never seen these characters in my life. They must be OCs. They're wearing inverted sashes. Look at that. Yorihime is wearing a brown? Is it red? Brownish? And then she has a purple sash, and then her sister has a brown sash and a purple... I don't know what to call that. Is it like a dress? I guess it's a dress? I don't know. I don't know clothes very well. There's a lot of different clothes in the world. I wear shirts, pants. There you go. You seem stubborn, which is why I was surprised. Well, Yorihime is too serious, so I think you're fine as you are. Anyway, we welcome you as a representative of the people of Earth. Enjoy it to your heart's desire. It's kind of late to patch things up, don't you think? With a big old smile on her face. Look at that carrot in the background. You see that? What's going on in the background there, chat? I see a carrot with a face on it and what looks like a blueprint. Don't make that. Don't make that face. Come on, smile. Smile. Well, Reimu was smiling. Huh? Who is this? From the looks of it, it's not a citizen of the lunar capital. That is... Do you know who she is, Reisen? She tagged along on her own. Oh my. It's an uninvited guest. Well, time to send her away. What shall we do, sister? Let's see. You look so down. What kind of expression is that? Can you be quiet for a while? She's already here, so there's nothing we can do. Let's let her enjoy the theme park with Reimu. Are you serious? Who cares? Today is the sneak peek event for Watatsuki Bunnyland. It'll be better if there are more people enjoying it. Well, if you say so. Oh, here's the catch. But as long as you're on the premises, you need to be under surveillance. Alright, Reimu, you're going to be in charge of keeping an eye on her. Huh? Why me? We have business to attend to, and Reisen can't accept that much responsibility. Why did this happen?
というわけで、レイセン、
Alright, Raysen.
私たちは一度都へ戻ります。
We're returning to the capital now.
この子たちのエスコートをよろしくね。
Please escort these two around.
話が長い。疲れた。
That was a lot of talking. I'm tired. I feel that. I didn't know that. I can't tell. Is Kokoro just really short? Or are the other two just really tall?
ちょっと心さん、少しは空気を読んでくださいよ。
Hey, Kokoro, could you please understand the situation you're in?
ねえ、レムさん。
Hey, Reimu.
本当にどうしてこうなるのよ。
Why did this happen?
まあ、こういうのはいつものことだし、考えても仕方がないわね。
Well, these things always seem to happen, so it's pointless to even think about it.
そうですよ。
That's right.
嫌なことはみんな忘れて楽しみましょう。
Let's forget those negative thoughts and let's go have fun.
そうね。
Alright.
基本はランドやマウンテンと同じなんでしょ？
This place is pretty much the same as those land and mountain places, right?
なら、白麗流にたっぷり楽しませてもらうわ。
Then I'm gonna enjoy this place, Hakade style.
これが喜びの表情。
Oh, that's an expression of joy.
何ですか？そのランドやマウンテンって。
What are these land and mountain places you speak of?
それに白麗流って一体。
Also, what could Hakade style be? It means enjoying everything for free,
片っ端から回るわよ。
including the food vendors, if not solely the food vendors. God damn it, Reimu. Alright, we're going to all the food vendors
あ
first.
とは
Then,
大きくてふわふわのぬいぐるみも手に入れないとね。
we have to get that big fluffy plushie.
ちゃんとアトラクションにも行ってくださいね。
Don't forget about the rides. Reimu was not interested in that. Alright, here we are in Bunnyland. Huh? What the hell? Is that Dottie from Animal Crossing? That's Coco. Look. Next to Kokoro on her right. That's Coco. Oh, look at that. Ain't that something? Hey there, I'm Kokoro Hata. What? You don't know who I am? Oh. Here's the problem. Yeah. Manage warehouse. Yeah. Let me see. I need to give items to Kokoro. What should I level up, chat? Do I give her a knife? I can't give her the scythe. I need to hit the scythe. I need that scythe to be really high. I can't give her those ones. Hula hoop? Don't worry about harder crafting, just focus on getting a good weapon to actually beat stuff later. Fair. But I don't want to run the whole game with just using my chainsaws again. The chainsaw and the bastard sword are really cool. Quite a few cool things. When I think about it, where am I, where's my pandemonium? Where is that? Well, I guess it's Pandemic Planet, isn't it? Is someone holding that? Saki is holding them, but Reimu was holding them originally. Raisin's home. The moon and the surface are far apart, but there's nothing to do with the moon's technological might. Hooray for the transfer device. Okay, I see. Yeah, what the hell? I'm gonna go back. Hold on. Raymond was holding it. Don't tell me. No, Saki's not holding anything. Who's holding my fucking... Not you. Lord Yama's magic sword, blue transformation stick. What if I... There they are. Found it. So she was still holding them, but I couldn't get them off of her because she was a gimme. How annoying. Good enough. Okay. So, the udon slasher. That's good against rabbits or animals? It's good against animals. Take the hat back. And I kind of want the slasher back too. Okay, let's see. Rainbow couldn't have it because Rainbow had it. You see, that's what was that? So we got evil stars across the galaxy, and then the planet All-Star. Yeah. So those are really good pieces of equipment. Animal slasher seems like it'll be good coming up. God, species? No, Lunarians are kind of the superhuman. Bunnies are gonna get hurt. I don't know if the slasher levels up to another stage or not. I do want to collect seals for my for this thing because it has all the different ridiculous boosts, right? So I have fairy and human on there right now. Can I sort my inventory via seals so I can look at anything I could take that has it in them? Why do I have a transform gap in here? Give me that. Yeah, I want to see. I need slayers, right? I don't want to use anything too ridiculous, but there should be a few with just feeling bad resistance. Ecan, Danmaku heal. Drunks, no, not that stuff. Vampire boost, no. Okay, the super cold beer is human slayer, but I already have that. I need slayers, yeah. I just need to figure out what has it. Added power seal. It'll say S for seal, I guess. Do I have any shitty items that I can ditch? No. And they would be on weapons only, basically. So souvenir has... Oh, so there's... Okay. So the souvenir wooden sword has a superhuman slayer on it. Which will be really helpful. Chad, is this an easy item to come by? Can I take the seal off? Oh wait, I can take the seal and not ditch the item. So, yeah, fuck, give me that. Okay, so let's take that. You know what? Let's do the moon. Chat, we're gonna do the moon with the Hakatiya set, because how fitting would that be to kick their ass with that? I'm not touching any of those. Tanuki Tail has Tsukumogami Slayer. Is that a part of the... Let me see. Actually, no. Tsukumogami Slayer is not part of this layout. So I have superhuman, regular human, fairy. So I need Oni, Phantom, Animal, God, and Yokai. Tsukumogami is not there. Interesting. Oni Slayer spell card only. Okay, that might be a hard one to get. So Foxtail is Animal Slayer. I had that already, right? I don't remember what I have on it. Okay, so Fairy and Human is what I have. So I'm gonna take the Foxtail, one of the Animal Slayers, off of this. Just give me that. Yin Yang is Yokai Slayer. I'm gonna need to make more of these for material, so it shouldn't be too hard. That's Vampire Slayer. Do I have... Is Vampire on here? Vampire is not on here. So I have Fairy, Human. Take the animal one out of the Foxtail and take the Superhuman one out of the Souvenir Sword. So I need Yokai, God, Phantom, and Oni. Yokai, God, Phantom, Oni. Okay. Yokai, God, Phantom, Oni. So here's the Phantom Slayer, but I'm not gonna bother taking it off that one. Puppet Slayer, no. Puppet Slayer. Another Udong Ears. Ayafan has Float Slayer. Human Slayer. Superhuman Slayer. One hit kill? Yeah, right. Vampires, Gourds. Additional damage up. Okay. I'm gonna take the Udong Ears, actually, and deposit the other thing I had for Animal Slayer, which I believe was the Foxtail, yeah. Souvenir Sword and Udong Ears. If I had a spare item from the Yomu set, I'd be able to get Phantom Slayer, no doubt. Did the Cherno Blade have duplicates? Let me see. Where was that thing? It was massive, I know that. Because I added a bunch of different things. There it is. It has Phantom Slayer and it doesn't need it. So yeah, you know what? Let me get Phantom Slayer off of that. Banana. Do defensive items have any seals? Probably just barrier seals, yeah. Yeah, animal barrier. Crevice. Bap. Big appetite. Tummy decreases faster. Great. None of that matters. So a spell card can have Oni Slayer, huh? So this Phantom Slayer on Colonel Savage. Let me just take a Colonel Savage instead of the Bastard Sword. The card won't be destroyed if I take all its seals out, so I'd rather just do that since I'm gonna use it for material or whatever. I'm not gonna use it for the seal immediately anyway. What else was there? There was snacks, excavation, attack up, defense up, add sleep, deterioration resistance, enhance limit up. Oh. Anchor, release. Wait, allow your attacks to go hit attack enemies through walls. That sounds really helpful in very specific situations. Resurrection boost, Phantom Slayer again. There's Oni Slayer, chat. All right, so we got Oni Slayer, Superhuman Slayer on Luminous, Superhuman Slayer on Blaze Sign, Futo's card, range attack barrier, Seal Sealer. Okay. Yeah, Seija and Yuyiko, they float in walls. They're annoying, but they're not the end of the world. Was there anyone I was missing at this point, or do I have everything? Animal, Superhuman. PH is Phantom, Oni. I don't have Yokai Slayer. I could get it off a Yin Yang Orb. Chat, can I make a Yin Yang Orb in Alchemy? Can someone let me know? Because I need to pee real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. There are yin yang orb recipes. The yin yang orb doesn't need the removable one. Probably not, but it probably becomes yin yang orb plus, right? Godly Spirit Orb, Fantasy Seal Spell Card, Dragon Slayer. And Bright Liquid. I should have that, shouldn't I? I have a Godly Spirit Orb, but do I... Let me see. So 2 spell cards. There it is right there. Thank you very much, chat. So now we have, I think that's everything we need. So let's, let me get out some, I think I had money in here, yeah? 10,000, I think, to put towards... Let's go to the Yokai Village. Alright. Alright, take this. So I want you to remove... take 10,000... Oh... It costs money! Whoops! That's it's okay. I still have some cash. I still have some cash. Look, see? I still have some cash. Nobody told me that goods and services were gonna require money. I invested 90,000 into their projects and they can't. They're not gonna cut me a break. Give me that. Okay, so there's 1. 2. Animal Slayer. She's talking over herself like crazy. And then... Was it just those 3? Oh, chat, she can't pull it from the spell card. She can't take it off the spell card. Can't I just fuse the spell card onto it? This one, right? Thank you, Dragon, for the resub. So this will give me the Oni Slayer. And this will give me the Phantom Slayer. I would like to remove the seals so they line up properly, but I don't have everything available to do that. What's the G? It was God Slayer. Chat, do I have anything that I can get a God Slayer seal on before I do that? What comes with the God Slayer seal? Any ideas? What about my gaps? The stupas? Do I have a stupa? I don't think I do. I think I broke them down. Half Phantom. Shit. No. Can I make a stupa? Can I do that? Can we make one? Let me know. I want to fix these, I want to fix these seals up so they're proper and in place. Alright, how do I make it? How do I make a stupa? First I have to warp. Level 10 wood stick, Indian ink, 1 godly spirit orb. I don't have a level 10 stick. Uh-oh. Wait, I can buy them from... I can buy a stick from Sakuya's dungeon, yeah? Spend money before warping. I don't need to do that. I can warp back to the shrine without doing that. Because it's not quitting the dungeon. Do you want to start Clock Remains? Just fuse something that's level 10 to stick to level it up. Can I go in here? Because I don't have a stick. That's the big problem. If I start this, what happens? Like, can I bring things in here? You can go in and leave. Thank you. It's gonna turn me to Sakuya, isn't it? Nope. Bamboo stick, knife. Oh. There's another. What? Why is there a staircase downwards? There's 2 actually. Seal sucker gap, but that doesn't matter. Kulok remains. What matters right now is I buy the wooden stick. There it is, chat. And a dojin. There's new dungeon in here. Okay. What do you do? Fuses equipment with talismans, combines items of the same type, and has different turns, so they won't always fuse. I don't understand that, so I'm not gonna fuck with that. Who needs to make a stick? I now have one. Okay, so if I fuse something... Hold on, chat. Can I fuse... If I fuse... Should I do this? Like, is this an easy item to get? The souvenir wooden sword? Because I don't want to fuse it if it's a hard material to come by. But that would fix a lot of our problems, like, right away. I can fuse it. It's not that rare. Are you sure? It's cheap junk. So wood stick level 13. Okay. And then alchemy. So it was Indian ink, wood stick, Indian ink, and godly orb. That's dog hair. This one? Aha! Oh! Ooh. Alright, cool. So now I need to go to the Kappa, have that forcibly removed again. Chad, it's been almost an hour again, and I haven't done anything. How did... Where does the time go? Me. Remove the god. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. Now I'm broke. Perfect amount. Take me to the shrine. Let's get those seals out. Alright. Where are the seals kept anyway? Alright. Okay. So the first one I give it, Evil Stars Across the Galaxy, is the Yokai Slayer. No, don't insert it. Let's not fuck this up now. Okay. Next is the God Slayer. Next is Animal Slayer. Next is Phantom Slayer. Next is Human Slayer. Next is Fairy Slayer. Next is Oni Slayer. And finally, Superhuman Slayer. And there we go, chat. We now have a super death weapon. And it's, as you can see, it's very pleasing to look at because the seals are in order of the abilities. Lovely. So here's what the plan is. Let's ditch the gourd plant. I now have a few pieces of equipment now. Missing seals, of course, but that's perfectly okay. Get rid of the Dojin. Suiko's hat. Planet All-Stars. I have barriers. I have barriers, but I don't know if I have a lot of defense equipment. I don't have any items left for that. So, chat, remind me that while I'm doing this... Oh, I have a fusion foot in here? Nice. Let me break those open in a bit. Remind me while I'm going to the dungeon to pick up items, defensive equipment with barriers on them so I can increase Planet All-Star. So, let's see. How could I amulet? How could I charm? The amulet's the biggest one. It's better. But this one has the charm on it, so it's fine. Wrong. Nice. And that'll resonate and give me access to the extra seals as well, which is really good. Allow me to do this first. Bunch of free stuff. Oops. I'll put these away. Those aren't plus seals. Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? Okay, well I got a fusion foot out of that, which is great. Hair decor, Koishi stuff, phantoms. Those are fine. Get rid of these. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Okay. Just general defensive stuff. Okay. So there's not really any preference to it. I can just put whatever I want that fits the deal, huh? I don't have any ideas right now. So I guess I'm just okay with going with what I have. So what do I want to give I know what I want to give Kokoro, okay? I want to give Kokoro this. Because I want to rack up the kill count for her. And this will help. But should I give her Suiko's hat? I might as well do it here. What should I give Kokoro? I feel like she's not going to be attacking much, even if I give her the clairvoyant sword, so it might not be great. Should I just try and find a weapon on the moon and go with that? See my armors? Yeah. These are my armors. I have a lot of different things at this point. I have the donation box. I do have an old man, actually, which is animal barrier, which is great for all the rabbits. Maybe I'll... But its max level is 52, because I don't have New Ace Fork yet. Give her something that resonates with her weapon. But I don't know what I'm going to give her as a weapon yet. That's the thing. I kind of want to give her the Clairvoyant Greatsword. It's not max level. No, but it is going to cap at 52. Give her the Koishi has damage reducing seals. Relief. Reduce damage additional ignores defense, not work on explosion damage, and then it. Okay. Camellia hair decor. How's Aki's thing? 52 is not max level, that's the plus value. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I'll take that then, because it has animal barrier. So that's the clairvoyant greatsword. I'll put Suiko's hat away for now then. So this will be her equipment then. The amulet with nothing. Just more HP, I guess. I don't really have a better idea of a charm. Black Cherry Blade is great, but I don't believe it's used any further for alchemy. No, but it looks cool. But I'll use the other stuff first. Protection, Immortal Ashes, counterattack. Give it a chance of burning you every turn. That's great. There's these. Chief's Watch, reduction. Reduce harmful effects of starvation at a quicker rate. Carrot of Happiness, Tango Radar, enemy detection. Substitution dolls, of course. I want to bring those. Take the counterattack off the ashes. Yeah, but I don't have any money. I'm broke. I spent all my money. I spent the last 2,000 I had so I could reorganize the seals on the weapons. Because I also invested 10,000 to the Kappa because I didn't realize I had to pay money. Prevents food and talismans from burning. Also restores HP when attacking Moko or flame terrain. Wow, that sounds great. Needles, yeah, it doesn't matter. Air scroll, saving doesn't matter. I want to keep the trap deterrent out on it. Bulking doesn't matter. Small appetite doesn't matter. Substitution dolls, great, wrong persons. Curse resistance, love fulfillment. Just the seal sucker exists. Oh yeah, right. I do have that. Screw it. I'll just give her the Hakaday amulet for now. So this will be Kokoro's loadout. So now I need to bring actual stuff with me. So we need all my preserve gaps. Yep. How many preserve gaps should I take, chat? Give me those. How many should I take? And I need item protection talismans, of course. Okay, watch this. So alright. So are there any garbage talismans I have in here that I don't want? So I can fuse my 2 with my 8 to create 10 item protection talismans. Nice. Okay. I still need these, I'm not getting rid of them. Fog Purge. Give me those, I don't need them. 8 incompetence talismans, don't need those. Oh, I need a total of 7. Let's do this. I'm becoming prepared, chat. Okay. Need a 2 or a 3. It's a stack of 3. Perfect. Alright. Now I have an absolute fuck ton of protection in case things go wrong. Don't have anything related to the anti-thief, no. There's a bit too much. Shh. I'll take half of that. I'll take 20. You can keep that for $5. I'll take an ointment. What else do I want in here, chat? Not gonna bring any of that shit. And I need food. 4 of those. 2 regulars. None of this stuff is needed. That works for me. Take 30 regularly. Well, 20 should be doing me fine. So now I need my preserve gaps. Yes. So I can put in the 9. Well, I have a 7. So let's insert the food in the 7. Okay, we have food. Put these in the preserve gap. So I have 1 stack of that out. Yeah, the incompetent talismans are great, except I don't consider them using them ever, because by the time I do, the enemy's in front of me and I'm just pressing the attack button. And then I have extra slots for a lot of other things. And if I find any expanding gaps, that'll be good. I don't want to bring any of my 4s because they're quite small. I'll bring 1. I'll bring 1. Alright, chat, I think we're ready. After an hour of prep work, let's go back to the moon. Alright, Kokoro, where are ya? She's gone. She's gone. There she is. Oh, you sell? Bean cakes, earth watching dongo, earth watching mochi. It seems as though the moon, earth watching, is what they do in place of moon watching. These dongo are a snack to eat when you look at the earth. They fill your tummy a bit. As much as what you eat in the dongo isn't enough. It'll keep you plenty full. Moon cake. Offering gift during the Mid-Autumn Festival in China. It consists of a boiled egg yolk wrapped in pastry. It contains lots of sugar and fat, so be wary. Anything else in here that's worth a damn? No expands. Oh, well. It's good to me. Talk to me, crabs. Welcome. Please examine our products yourself. So, let me take Kokoro right away, so I can give her items. Let's give her the sword. Give her the friend basket. And give her the amulet. There we go. Kokoro and her basket of friends. See here the warehouse. You are Nito points. Okay. Facility guide. Lady told me he was very kind, but Lady Touhou is very strict. Because of them, I understand the phrase carrot and stick. So what's this guide? Oh, what? Oh, shit. Oh, I have to do mini games? I can do mini games. What is this thing? Hello, I'm your favorite Luna Rabbit. Come meet me at Watatsuki Bunnyland. Is this what I imagined? Is this really supposed to be it? Salsa shop. We're still setting up. This is the kind of thing that I'm going to expect to show up and kick my ass. Alright, chat. So, let's go in, I guess. I'm going to swing my giant galaxy-sized, well, galaxy and see what happens. I don't think I need all the preparation I just did for this one, but let's do it. Inventory space, yes, yes. Item curse, no. Lots of treasure terrain, special items will appear, dungeon clear reward. This facility features a treasure hunting tour that doubles an investigation in undeveloped territories. You'll get to keep anything you find, so grab as much treasure as you can. Now, since there's undeveloped territory, you may find dangerous items. We will not be held responsible for any injuries. Thank you for your understanding. Sounds good. That is a great picture. It starts off easy. Oh, it's gonna be easy, alright. She throws plates. Oh, Miko Orb, nice. Yo, what's Unzon doing everywhere? So what do the moon rabbits count as? They're animals. Okay. expected, but I just wasn't sure. She threw a mask, but it made the same noise as a plate. So I guess I'm just looking for treasure. All right. Having the Animal Slayer will help here. I have a feeling I'm not going to keep my level, so that won't matter too much. And obviously, I do not expect to get a lot of EXP. But if Kokoro can get some kills, that'd be nice. Reminder, I'm looking for... Alright. These are... Alright. I'm looking for Nue's Fork. That is the most important item to look for right now. Yeah, I have equipment for this, I know. I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Set her to attack, she'll target enemies in the same room. Well, that's good. I didn't realize that was a thing. There are 2 revives in here. Wow. Alright. Hard to tell what color their hair is when they're looking at me from that direction, because... Well done, Kokoro. I would like to see her Spiel card. It'll show up in due time. Only 5 floors, not a whole lot in here. I got a Miko Orb. I don't want to use those. I know they're kind of helpful, but it seems like... Is that like a rabbit hole? Like she went underground? Like, because she's a rabbit? Oh, she's gone now. Alright. Easy. That might get annoying there. She wandered off. I prefer she stay with me. Well, they're not useless outside of crafting, but they're definitely better. They're better for crafting. A baby mushroom. Not worth it. Oh well. Wow, I imagine they get really obnoxious if they reach a higher level, huh? They don't seem to shoot in hallways though, so that's nice. The amount of Unzans I'm walking into is fantastic. They're still annoying though. They're gonna start shooting debuffs. Great. Great. Well, at least they're only on the moon, right? Right? Yeah, my weapon doesn't make a sound effect anymore. When I hit things, they just get consumed by the void, and then they're gone. See? There's nothing. Just whooshed away. I can't see her. It's nice that every character in this game has a different sleeping animation. It's a really nice touch. I mean, Pokemon does too for the most part, but they all kind of follow a similar format. That's a lot of money. Holy shit. Can I come back here, like, later? Is that allowed? I don't know what she just did, but the face popped up. Well done. Eclair, nice. Got the charm. Alright. This is a basic, repeatable farm dungeon. That's pretty decent. I really don't want to use food in here. Yeah, no, I don't want to use food in here at all. That seems like a massive waste of resources, so let's just move on. I don't know if an item... Chat, look. Do you see it? The face on the moon? Oh god, they're everywhere now. So much for that. Okay, so she buffed. This is brutal. Leave her alone, dude! Kokoro just got shot at over and over and over. And you know what? She's still perfectly okay. Good on her. I brought 6, but I don't want to use them in this dungeon because I'm almost done. What happened? There she is. She's now soft. Super runes on, nice. Chat, a friend of mine linked a video earlier today. It's from 2 years ago. Some dude just walked through the, oh, great. Well, I gotta eat. I don't want to eat, damn it. Whatever. Some dude like 2 years ago walked through the suicide forest in the middle of the night. You know the one? Forget the name of it. There it is. That was the Miko mask. And it's just like a 4-hour video of some dude just walking through it. It's like, holy shit. Why would you do that? I didn't watch it myself. But like, there's a lot of, oh god, where's the thing? There's a lot of very interesting stories behind that place. It's not a great place, is it? And then you just get this fucking dude who walks through it in the middle of the night, just walking through a forest. That's it. Why he did it, I don't know. But he did. I don't want to watch it. Nothing's gonna happen. It's literally just that. He just walks through a forest for a couple hours. But it's the name of the forest that makes it so interesting. A bunch of shit items. I got 3,000. Oh wait, no, I'm rich. Never mind. The Pikmin 3 is also coming out for Switch, yeah. Deluxe edition too. Damn. Didn't even get a chance to like notice what was happening before she was dead. I'll go back for that crevice up there. Yeah, don't shoot. Pikmin 3 is getting a big deluxe release on Switch with new modes, and it seems like a co-op story too. That's pretty cool. What? Nazari Mouse. She's invincible. I have a feeling that she was supposed to show me treasure, and I made a mistake. And the Piclopedia. I didn't really look into it, but yeah, it's definitely worth getting. If you haven't played Pikmin 3 before, it is gonna be full priced again. Oh, Mickey's gone. And took the treasure spot with her. I'm gonna have to eat a Yatsuhashi here. Yeah. It'll be enough to get me where I need to go. Not that far away. You're not helping though. Yeah, see, we're good. She's back. There's just no reason to fight her. Excellent. Easy. I didn't know crevices ever closed. I never ignored them before like that. Nazar's supposed to go find shit for me.
なんか小腹が空いてきたわね。
I'm getting hungry. I'll say. He was starving there a second ago.
私は別に減ってないけどな。
What did you eat? Kokoro? What did you eat? I'm not that hungry. Hmm?
あんた口元にソースつけてるじゃない。
You have some kind of sauce on your mouth.
私に内緒でなんか食べたでしょ。
Did you eat something without telling me?
ああ、それは多分ムーンサルサですね。
Ah, that's probably moon salsa.
ムーンサルサ？
Moon salsa.
はい。
Yes.
ここの名物のちょっぴりスパイシーなホットスナックです。
It's a spicy snack that's popular here.
そのあまりの美味しさに食べた人が思わず月面宙返りしてしまったという逸話があるんですよ。
There's an urban myth that it's so delicious, whoever eats it will do a moonsault.
どこに売ってんのよそれ。
Where do they sell it?
園内の屋台で売ってますよ。
The vendors here have it.
私たちギョプトが腕によりをかけて作ってるんです。
I see. Goodbye, Reimu. We moon rabbits work really hard to make it.
よろしければレイムさんもお一つ食べてみて。
Why don't you try some if you'd like, Reimu?
あれ？レイムさんは？
Where'd she go?
屋台はどこだって叫びながら飛んでいったよ。
She yelled, "Where's the vendor?" and took off.
さすがですね。
Whoa. I know where she is. I found her earlier. Where food? Where can I get this food? What? Dungeon clear. Old scrap. Oh, the scrap papers. Yeah. I saw this part of a recipe. Give me your salsa. A meat sandwich sold in Bunnyland. It looks like puke. Despite this, it's very popular due to its low price and addictively delicious sauce. Why does it feel the need to tell me it looks like puke? What are you doing? No, I ruined it. Oh no. Hold on. I want these back. Give me my bean cake back. I don't think there's anything important in here, so I'll just buy the huge. No. And offerings. Here, take all my money that I found. Let's, I want to deposit the things I got. The dongo. I didn't actually find that much of anything. Oh, a Miko orb, right. I did find that. And the soul get. Get rid of that. Nice. Forgot. Should I just break it down? I don't need another one. Where is it? Fuck. I think that's everything. Just, insert those into a gap. Perfect. What's next? Animal Luna Net. 13 floors. A zoo that is planned to be built inside Wataski Bunnyland. It's actually a temporary attraction that you can see before it officially opens. You get to interact with animals here. This dungeon is filled with the animal species enemies. You can bring your own items, so take your time preparing. I am ready. Can I find a news fork in here? Small Tay. She's gone. Where are you going? What's going on in here? So is there anything in here that's worthwhile, or should I? Okay. Smash. Ooh, that's new. Amount of the intersecting handle. Head and handle. Though it's used for threshing grain, it can also be used for pounding mochi. Okay. She's so small. She's also tiny. So it's just the rat. Okay, Nazarene too. Swift medicine. I know what this layout is. Let's get the items and get out of here. I'm using the Lunarians' least favorite things to fight them. Oh wow. Tay did not resist that. Interesting. Let's just find some items then, I suppose. Get the old scrap paper. If it's just Oh, Ron's here. Okay. I do remember what Ron, her gimmick is. I don't think I'm gonna get over that. She just screams at you. Tase every floor, yeah. I want that crevice. It seems Animal Slayer lets me do actual damage. Another carrot of happiness. Nice. The Animal Slayer talisman lets me actually hurt Tay without doing 1 damage, so if I can get her in an actual situation, it works. Doesn't apply to Danmaku though, so oh well. A Tay doll, of course. Bigrin. Oh, New. New's not an animal, is she? I guess she is. Sort of. Oop. Okay, the hula hoop. I found the hula hoop, chat. Now remember the last time I had the hula hoop, you told me to ditch it. And I just said I didn't want to because it looked rare. And it just came out of a gold chest. Seems like I was right. Slight flight drug, nice. Why didn't Notori just drop a skull? I don't really think she's into old plays. A wheelbarrow. Useful when you're carrying heavy objects. You can attack with it by ramming the enemy, swinging around. You're carrying a big load. Give it a try. Oh, that's fantastic. It's gotta be rare. If it wasn't rare, then why would it be in a gold chest? Right? Fast XP on weapons equals less grind. True. No, okay, that's why it's rare. It's for its seal more than anything. Red feather. Chen's tail. You know, this game just enables my problem when it comes to picking up items in video games. Because now, instead of just picking up random items that I'm never going to use, I'm picking up random items that I'm probably still never going to use, but they might be used in materials, so I might have to use them. It enables me. That's not a good thing, I don't think. What's the quickest way back? This way. Farm a big area for crafting. Okay, so you can have 1,000,000 preserve gaps. That's true. If preserve gaps didn't exist, then we'd have a problem. Hold on, watch this kill shot. I wanted to take a quicker, cooler shot than that. So, Chad, I don't know if you are following the internet ever. Kassen's not an animal. Did that? No, it didn't. People were posting on Twitter their what do you call it? Hold on, let me just Just put all that in a cap. They're, what do you call it? They're opinions that will get their Touhou card revoked. That's what they called it. In other words, unpopular opinions. What's yours, chat? What's your unpopular Touhou opinion? I won't judge. Much. I like when they try to word it differently. That always gets a jolly out of me. I walked on a cash trap. And then I walked on a poison trap. And now I have to walk on it again. Fuck. Yep, that sucks. Kokoro did too. Oh, it's not good. Not a straw hat. I don't like UNO in that much. Can I ask why? Need a reason. Linchpin of bonds. Causes you to only be able to move and do normal attacks, equipment the seal is destroyed by moving floors. What? Tool used to restrain others, yet the sealed away isn't the target's body, but their abilities. What the fuck is that? Oh, a waffle, thank you. Why am I hungry? Hold on. Oh, I didn't. Chat, I didn't read like any of it. Hold on. I like Kaneko more than Suiko. But why? Don't like UNO in that much. Kaguya ain't really in the wrong in the conflict with Moko. Okay. Chug an antidote? I don't have an antidote. Nor do I want to waste the resources for that. Need linchpin for the endgame weapon crafting. Oh, great. Pure Furies is not that great. You know, I actually kind of agree with that one. I don't mind it. I think it's fine, but it's like top 5 on the popularity poll. And it's like, really interesting. It's Fortune. I picked up a slimy thing. Mysterious object from the outside world. It's very slimy and reacts when poked. Most definitely alive. It's alive. Yep. Ointment is an antidote in talisman form. Yeah, but I don't need it. This dungeon's easy, so I can just do this. See? Look, everything just dies. Well, and then they teleport. But for the most part, they die. I think my unpopular opinion, my most unpopular opinion is Koishi. Cool. Not really a huge fan of Koishi. I don't like characters who get, or when characters are portrayed as psychopaths. But she literally doesn't think. That's kind of her whole point. But her popularity arose from that tidbit. Where she's a psycho. Real bamboo shoot. Mind if I do? So I'm not really a big fan of the character, and I don't like super psychotic portrayals of characters anyway. But Koishi made her popularity in that. Because it was almost canonized with the fighting games, where she does the whole Mary Mary thing. Frog! Bye, Frog. Don't really like Alice very much. Is that because of the fandom and what they've done to her? Or is it just because she's Alice? I don't know. Alice is not as overwhelming a presence as she is in fandom. Which is kind of funny when you think about that. She's pretty damn reserved and keeps to herself. But in fandom, she's... well, she's Alice. Phantom Alice is awful. Which one? Which one? There's so many of them. Nuki. I want more stuff. I like stuff. See this? I might need this someday. You never know. Damn, this music's going in. Alright. It's not about throwing controversial opinions. It's about your opinions. Frog. Oh, I made her cry. Oh, well, now she's gone. Antenna ribbon? Yeah. No, I want that. Give me that. It's about your opinions. They don't necessarily... Oh, I'm getting hungry again. Still don't really get the point of a shelter gap. Maybe someday I'll find use for it. But until then, it's just gonna keep getting dismantled. Card revoking. I don't know. I have no idea why it was phrased like that. That's a goofy phrase. You get your card revoked. What? What does that mean? Udon ears. I don't actually want these. Everybody has an unpopular opinion. It's just how it be. It's just whether or not it's an opinion or just, well, a mess is another thing. That's all. Colored leaf. A leaf that is turned red, it gives out the feeling, well, it's cursed, so goodbye. Striking liquid for it. What? What? That would explain why I said move forward. Unpopular opinion is Yorihime is the best stage 1 boss. Wow. Can't say I agree to that. Can understand why you think that. That could have been bad if that activated, huh? Let's put it in the gap for now. I like Rumia and Nazarin, personally. Those are my favorite stage 1 bosses. I kind of like Larva a lot more now because of the written works. I like Yuiko. Yes, that counts. Yuiko counts. The Minariko sisters, eh. Yamame I like a lot more than I used to, but that's because of, it's definitely because of outside factors from the actual game themselves. Kaboom. I don't like Seidan at all. I really don't. Letty's alright. Used to not really like Letty, but I'm fine with her now. Super big red meat cake, yes, please, give me that. Wriggle, I'm not huge on. Don't really care much about her. Oh, but like that. Yes, give me that. I forgot who 14. Yeah, 14 was Yorihime. 16 was Eternity. And 17 is Ebisu. And I don't really like Ebisu that much. She's got weird earlobes. Well, there's a rabbit tail. I need those. I need to start collecting them. Exorcism gap. This would be great, actually, because it... What would that thing do again? Breaks the curse upon items placed within it. Yeah, that would be swell to have, actually. Can I have that? Grass. The Tori is annoying. Very annoying. Nice. How did you miss 3 times in a row, Kokoro? She was asleep. Game lag. The best part about Ebisu is every single time you say her name, there's always someone who just has to let everyone in the world know what she's based on. Because this is a really, really big deal for someone. Every single fucking time. Maybe that's why people don't like talking about the character. Because she can't just exist without someone having to say some dumb shit every single time. We get it. I get it. I know what she's based on. Everybody knows what she's based on. That's the only thing you can say about her, then just don't talk about her. Thank you, Ian, for the resub. We're talking about unpopular opinions, and I know you like Sumireko, so you are right here in time to express yourself. Tell me all about it. Tell me about Sumireko. What is it about Sumireko you like? Because, I don't see it. More linchpins. What? What? Where'd it go? Well, that scared me. She got bullied. She was just building rock stacks. No, she won't attack. There we go. I need more paper stacks of all different kinds. Shelter gap? No. Miko, you're not an animal. You're not an animal at all. Although I have seen people draw her as an owl, so there's that. No, 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 no. Use. Yes. Well. I didn't take these with me, did I? The substitution dolls. I should probably fix that next time. Tay doll? No. I don't need that. A lot of characters get turned into animal versions because of Yukari. Yukari herself gets turned into an axolotl. No Mamizos, but Mamizo's the shop. So I wouldn't expect to find her in here. But I don't know if I'm ever going to end up... I'm going to have to beat her up eventually if I want to put her in the logs, right? But I don't really want to because I don't like picking fights. Well, that was unexpected. There it is. Gimme. Gimme. Shit. I found that really rare one. How about I just place this and you buy it?
その品は難易度あ
Nice.
りその品は難易度あり
I have the fork. Okay, does it need to be a certain level? Or can I just, can I alchemy that shit up? Let's just find the set. Okay. Hoju Battle Wing, rank 2 or higher. Okay, so it needs to be leveled up, but I have the fork. Sake. Sake. Reserve gap 6. It's expensive. Nah. Nah, I won't bother with it. I now have her fork. I can walk on the subspace trap. What level do I need to get this thing? Let me just put these where they won't disappear in case bad things happen, alright? Let's use this fork for this last couple floors. About level 30? Oh, that's terrible. I'll do it. I'll use the pitchfork. It's rank 2. Oh, level 17? That's not so bad. Yeah, I can do that. Eat a bean cake. It's very weak, but we're getting there. Just gotta wait for it to turn into a wing. That's all. I don't know what that one does yet. In fact, I don't even know what the item I'm holding does. Trident owned by New Huju is obviously hurt if you get stabbed by it. If you do stab, it's lethal, yet if you strike, it'll be another blunt weapon. Okay. Not really that amazing. It has an EXP plus modifier on it. Okay. What is that? Oh. Jutsu. You stay over there. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm scared of you now. What do I have? Just a regular one will do. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Straw hat. Udong ears. Udong has a lot of ears. Okay, bye. Neat. Sure. Alright. Guess I'll see her later. So we'll use this last floor to, oh, the cash shop trap scares the shit out of me every time. Rank 2 or lower enemies are harmless. Yeah! It's Zoo, easy. I didn't bring a spell card with me. Chat. I am in a pickle. That is an insanity card that makes everyone go crazy. Let us not give that to the enemy. Ah, I'm confused. I'm gonna die. I could really use your spell card right about now, friendo. Quit my stronger gear? That's not gonna help! My gear is now off me. It has been removed. Ah, fuck it. Bye! I want to keep my money. I didn't expect that. I just wanted to get level 17 for the fork, that's all. Okay. 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 Good. Good. I remembered I needed one of those. I want to keep these bean cakes. And they keep me a gourd. Nice. So what was that one again? Bonus for bringing no items. Special items will appear. Dungeon clear. Okay, so if I beat that dungeon without bringing any items in, does that mean partner equipment too? Here, take my money, please, before I can't be not responsible for this. Does that also include Nito points? Like, do I have to go in with nothing? What exactly is the requirement here? The rewards? Yeah, I know I need the rewards because of the paper things. Nito points are irrelevant. What about partner equipment? Can Kokoro come in with anything, or should I get that off of her? They're not my items, they're hers. Well, they're my items because I gave them to her, but you get what I mean. No partner equip. Okay. So, take... I don't have to empty the gaps at least, so that's convenient. Take everything. These are still cursed up. I don't really want to use these things. Can I sell? You don't sell, nope. Alright, fine. Why can you even deposit materials anyway? Seems kind of pointless. Alright, this time for real. Let's get that bonus. And find something to deal with pandemonium. Good. No. Chase Tay. Where is she? Ah, she's gone. She would have been really helpful to take out early. What is that thing? Luna Rabbit. Ew. Pause them all. So your warehouse, you switch Nito fusion with a warehouse crafting mode, so it won't check your inventory. Nice. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that was okay. That makes sense. She was fighting me because she wasn't actually Tay. Armor. Kyoko's ears. Wait, that Tay didn't give me shit. I can't even tell if it. Wait, hold on. Oh, what's this? Every day she greets you good morning. It's ear the always happy Yamabiko Kyoko Kasodani. So what happens if it gets attacked? It looks like a slug. I hate to say it. I don't have any items. Great. Now it's cursed. And now I'm confused. Reimu? Reimu. I need you to... I'm gonna need you to calm down for a second. Maybe stop the spin! Fight my battles, please. There we go. Yeah, her ear kind of looks like a slug. Tay also doesn't give me as much EXP as... Oh, I'm sorry. Another fork. Okay. Never mind. Never mind on the fork. Don't worry about the fork. Jesus. Come on, man. No, not you too. Hold on. I'll get it. There we go. We're fine. No, stop her. Why does she only give 2 EXP? Oh my god, this is the first floor. Let me live. Move. You're pointless. Ugh. Nope, you can live. It's all you. That Tay EXP is pitiful, but she's just as obnoxious as the other ones. God damn it. God. Guard boost. Oh, great. Oh, wheelbarrow. Oh, Charlie. You know what the best part is? I cannot give this to my partner because they're 2 hands. Instead, I get the very cursed riff. Are you alright? What happened to you? I'm not having a good time in this dungeon. Miracle fruit. What? Really? That's that really rare one that I made before. Pendulum. Replica pendulum Nazarene uses when dazzling. Frankly, it's a real mystery if they can actually find treasure. Well, we're about to find out now, aren't we? Damn, listen to that thud. Keep it for crafting. I'm keeping everything. Listen to this thud. Oof. Now that has impact. I want that sound effect on my giant planet. Button. Is there? Oh. Well, this is my life now. I found a preserve gap. Oh, fuck you. That would have been great to have. I feel like there was an Atori in my way. Unzon. You enhanced it? It's cursed. Aren't you supposed to break it if it's cursed? Guard boost. Miko. It's not particularly hard to make miracle fruits. I made revolting food. Can I use that like right now? Can I? Well, I guess I can make myself a weapon. Wheelbarrow, new ice fork. Fuck off with this. I'm being taunted. 100% being taunted. I keep finding her fork, but I can't equip it. This isn't nice. What am I gonna do with all these forks? All I needed was a spoon! This is the weirdest looking equipment I've ever used. A pendulum. And a sea slug. Sorry to say, but it's what it looks like. Great floor. Oh, I don't have any food because it all fucking exploded. Just use the guard boost to break the curse. Does it do that? If armor is cursed, it will break it. You mean break the curse? I thought this meant it would break my item. It breaks the curse. Oh. Oh, you see, I thought it meant I thought it yeah. Yeah. I thought it meant the game was going to break my item, not lift the curse. Alright, well now I have a fork. Why do I insist on the things that I do? Come on! Oh, leave me alone! Oh, I beat her with her own fork. This has got to be some of the worst dungeon exploration I've ever had. It's just not good. Seems like everything is playing against me. I shouldn't have moved on. I need items. I specifically need an item to deal with that pandemonium, because that pandemonium is gonna kick my ass. Does this reach? Sure doesn't. Seal sucker. Okay. This is just horrifically unlucky. I found a wheelbarrow. When? What? That must have happened a long time ago. I don't have anything to eat, chat. My food is limited to burnt shit. I think Rainbow's gonna die if I consume it. I think she's gonna die if I don't consume it. Huh. Power decreased by 3. I have become level 3. I what? Come on, Rainbow, just eat the dirt. Oh my god. I want off this ride. I want off this ride. Kick her ass. Nice. Thwapper. Park is filled with more rides. I want better rides than this then. Maybe I shouldn't be using the fork. Oh, that was close. Where did my friend go? I really hate when she disappears from my back, so I can't rely on her. Be good. Please. Colored leaf. I don't know what half of this shit is. See, I'd say my my description of that mask is pretty accurate. And seems that she can roll it and gives us both resurrect, which is kind of really busted. Which is maybe why she doesn't do it that much. But I haven't seen her spell card very often. I think she's used it like twice. Hold on, I gotta hit the lights. Here's the thing, chat. Even though it's summertime, the sun doesn't really hit in here too much, so it gets darker earlier as a result. One thing that's weird is the moon managed to shine perfectly. The moon manages to shine perfectly into my window when I'm trying to sleep. And it's kind of freaking weird. I don't like it. Like, it's just... I'm trying to sleep and there's a big old ball of yellow light shining in my eye. And I look at the window and I see it and it's the moon peeking through trees. It's like, what are you doing? Don't you have to be somewhere else? I want this. Thanks. Don't touch that. I don't know what it is. Red feather. What are these items? Straw hat. Great. I don't have curtains or blinds or anything like that. Thankfully, I don't sleep under my window, so I don't get a face full of heat death every morning. Sometimes my feet do, though. I find the sun's at a much more annoying position in the wintertime. That doesn't even make any sense, I know. But like if I'm up in the morning in the winter, the sun is always at an angle that just gets in the windows and is a pain in the ass to look out at. Only seems to happen in wintertime, though. I don't know why. I already can't stand looking at light. One fresh thing out of the morning. Since I'm asleep so late in the day anyway, in summer it doesn't matter that much. Notori's hat. No, I have one of those already. So here's the thing, I still don't have anything to... I still don't have anything to deal with the upcoming issue of the Pandemonium. I have 5 floors. I'm out of food. That only did 6 damage. There's a lot of issues here. I put that feet emote up 2 days ago. Actually, that is perfect. Give me that. Now my power's back to normal. Do not ask why we have feet emotes. Just understand that we do. That's all I ask. Hey, keep that information to yourself next time. How's that? Great. I'm down to no food. I'm dying. I have become stronger. I need to eat more burn shit, chat. Stop yelling at me. Well, I see. Should have drank the tea and water. I didn't think there was a Notori in the room with me. Wait, I didn't want to retry. No, let me leave. Turn in my forks. Yep. Oh well. Shit happens, chat. Shit happens. That was a terrible run anyway. Ugh. Look at this. So much poop. Alright. Ready to go again? Oh, wait, I have to get the items off of what's-her-face. Ugh. It reminds me... I mean, this is kind of how I play Mystery Dungeon games to an extent, but I usually at least bring my own equipment, and then I pick up items as I find them. But when I don't have any equipment to start with at all, it becomes a bit of a wild ride, huh? Well, let's just try again. Why not? You have to deposit materials too. Wait, really? Really? So I can't have anything. Fuck it, I'll just do it anyway. Deposit all. Wait, where'd that bean cake come from? Deposit all possessions. Okay, I have nothing anymore. You know what? Just for safety's sake. Let's just put all the Nito points in a way. You get free cake in most dungeons. Since when? Alright, come with me, little one. Oh. So I can't beat the dungeon without getting an item because the game gives me an item. It's rigged. Oh, these force floors are really bad. Kyoko's ears. Cursed. No, get her! I don't even need to take her out, but she's in my way. Free item doesn't count for the bonus. Well, it better not, because I can't avoid taking it. Move, Nue. Oh, no, you're not Nue. You're just Tay. No! Alright, new plan. Rainbow's gonna punch her way. Discover every trap. Doom dispel sardine head. Oh, you know what? Yeah, why not? Good start. She took herself out. I need a good weapon. What's a good early weapon I can find in here? Kyoko's ears seem pretty good because they have reflective properties to them, which adds up. Everything's cursed though. You wouldn't think this would be difficult to beat without any items, but the fork, really, the fork? Anyone, animal damage / defense seals. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? Just took herself out. This is the game I'm playing. Oh! Mouse radar. Radar with advanced dowsing function can sense items in dungeons. If you overuse it will break. Let you constantly see items on the map, won't break with... will often break, won't work with enemy or trap reduction. Wait, what? Constantly see items on the ground on your map, will often break. What do you mean it breaks? I don't want to use it if it breaks, I might need it. The level up icon, Marissa's hat. It's not the level up icon, it's the armor icon. So the weapon icon is the purification rod, and the defense item is the defense item is Marissa's hat. I'm not really sure why that is, but when it pops up with Marissa's hat with a green level, it means the defensive equipment went up a level. That's all it is. It's just usually everything levels up at the same time, so you don't really look at it. But since I only have defensive equipment on, it's the only thing you're going to see pop up, so it becomes much more noticeable. The seal breaks. Okay. The fork has got to be a good weapon, because it's Nue's fork. You tell me an extra stage boss is running around with an item that's shit? I don't believe it. Not even for a second. There's no point in making them break, I agree. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, okay, here's... In Pokemon, you get the X-ray specs, which is just you can see all items and enemies moving. They don't break. But in this game, it's like, you pick up this rare item. Pick up a rare item, and then it stops being useful, like, immediately. It's like, what's the point of that? Got a preserve gap. I'm gonna put you in the preserve gap. And I'm gonna put... No, I'm good with that. Foxtail. Well, it's a weapon. It's just Ron's one tail. Has the Animal Slayer. Father? A new basket is being created here. Nope. I hate those ones. Look at that luck. Shh. You can't say that. You know what happens when you say shit like that. Oh, that's pretty lucky. Let's go this way, actually. Supposed to use things like map discovery spell card and not items. Hold on, I didn't process what you just said at all. Another one, nice. Let me try that again, shall we? You're supposed to use things like the map discovery spell card and not make it easy for yourself by the charm. Well, not make it easy for yourself is one thing, but why even put them? Indian ink, nice. And why have the seals at all if they're only good for like a floor? Like, there's a luminous orb in Pokemon as well. Lights up the whole floor. It's a very rare orb. Well, not very rare, but it's not the most common orb. And it basically gives you full room lookings. But by the time you get access to the X-ray specs, you're pretty far into the game. Unless you just bought it. They're not really broken. They don't show the... X-ray specs show items and they show enemies, but they don't show the map layout. Can you talk me into smart dashing? I'm afraid not, my friend. I fucked up the one important time it mattered to not smart dash, and since then I don't want to do it anymore. I really don't. I don't even remember how. You know, like this? No. This? Ah. Snake and frog. Nice. Udon ears. Snake and frog. Spiderweb decor. I needed that for something, I think. Strong swing. And Udon ears have Animal Slayer, so... we're doing good here, chat. What's it have? Normal attacks deal more damage but miss more often. Accuracy reduction takes priority over direct hit. No, I don't really want that. I'll keep though. Other than anything in the corridors, you either enter a room or bump into something, same as normal walking. I ran into an enemy like that. Delicious. I'll consider it. All you need is a spell card. Basically, yeah. Like that one that I found on the first floor that I got subspace trapped in before. That was the kill all fate one. I guarantee it. That was the one that was gonna get me through this nightmare. But now I have to live it. That was great. That was a good floor. Nothing bad happened. Well, this is a good floor, isn't it? What's this? That is almost what I want. Almost. But that only takes care of one problem, not every problem. I'm not even sure who the scariest enemy is to deal with. More udon ears, catnip, and Eclair is actually very helpful. Let me hold on to that. Might as well erase Ron. That's a good idea. Because she pisses me off and she's making me drop equipment. So how do I use this spell card? Do I throw it at them? Or do I just use it in their line of sight? Cut that out. You have to throw it at them. Okay. Wall break. Ooh. So, another question about that. Does it take care of... It takes care of all their forms, yeah? Enemies won't appear until... After the challenge is over. It only works on the last enemy you hit. Kyoko's ear makes Chen beat herself up. I can get behind that. All Rons. Okay. So if I find a Ron... If I find a Ron, I'll throw it at her then. Nope. Bad things happen in those corridors. Yeah, I do remember that I can only throw it at one enemy type, or it overwrites, so... I only have one to use anyway. What does Ron do? Ron strips you. Oh, another one. I'm actually gonna give this to... There we go. She just unequips your items, which is really annoying. Especially in a situation with many enemies and you don't longer have an ability to fight back. So now we both have... Oh, okay, no, I'm not doing that room. That room always ends up bad. The fact that line doesn't sound weird says a lot about the fan to me. I mean, what I said was accurate. It was just a little bit dirty. That's all. Tanuki Tail? What's this got? Tsukumogami Slayer. Careful those confusions. Frog. Frog is not part of the group. I'm gonna eat that red bean cake actually. Unlevel either inventory below your feet or yeets across the room. What? Either... Okay, so the big form will toss it across the room and potentially throw it in lava. Destroy my equipment, right? Because I don't want to play that game. Should that game ever present itself. So I am worried about that. Nice. Chen seems to have the most damage. The udon ears are doing great. Slumber. I can't use it because it's cursed, but that slumber card would be fantastic. She can hit an enemy and it's gone. So basically I should bring one of those eradication cards in any dungeon where Ron can show up, right? And just use that to make her a non-issue because I don't like the idea of her destroying my equipment that I spent so long working on. And for Ron, toss the item to the nearest target. No target. Most of the time, the item is gone. If it gets tossed into enemies or allies, also gets destroyed. Yeah, sounds like I'm gonna bring an eradication card every single time I have to go to a dungeon. There's a sticky seal. Yeah, there's also a card that makes her go away forever. So I think I like that one more. Ooh. Ooh. The adhesion seal might be easier to find. Really, it just depends on whatever comes first, right? God damn it. Oh, that's fine. I didn't put anything in there yet. Kokoro, come on. 100% isn't very easy to get. No, it isn't. But if I do get it, it would be nice. Because I don't want to deal with that. It just seems like something that shouldn't happen. Being able to lose the equipment that you put that much time and effort into just because the enemy decided to cheese the fuck out of you. That's a bit silly. items come and go, but you really shouldn't lose items like that on a whim of the AI. Of course, Parsi can do it too, if it's not equipped. It's a nice item you're holding there in your inventory. It'd be a shame if I just set the whole fucking thing on fire and then you lose that too. For no other reason than because you have too many items. Bullshit. Dumbass power, that one. Seal sealer, she can steal your seals. That's show, isn't it? She steals them, but she doesn't, like, run away with them. Her weapon's better than mine. Oh well. Could you move? Whoa! Jesus. Antenna ribbon? No. Comes on. Floaty thing. High rank Flan can destroy portions of your inventory. Not with an item protection charm, she can't. Tay ears. Wait, Tay ears? The ears of Tay in about compared to basic rabbit ears, they're much more volume, do not look like those of an ordinary mammal. EXP fluctuation. Well, I'll hold on to that. Ooh, what's this? Chen's tail +1. Must be rare. Adhesion. So the foxtail has adhesion. And then decoy. Chen's tail probably does the same. Yes, it does. But I like the Kyoko ears a bit too much here. Let's go this way. Thank you, Unzon. Please. Room of light. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. There's a secret room, chat. Where am I? How do I get into that Pep secret? Are you Ron? You're not Ron. Seal sucker. I could use this. Secret room. No. 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 Well. Let me tell you who's about to navigate by pressing A button. Chat, my friend is dead. My friend is dead. Identity get. Okay, I might need these later on in life, so let's take that. Power boost. I have a preserve gap. Mind talisman. Ichigo shortcake. Big rib bean cake. Swap talisman. Confusion drug. Frenzy scarlet marker. Ichigo shortcake. It's alright, chat. It's alright. Go away. Stay behind. Go. It's a mushroom. Thought that was a trap. Crevice. Oh, right before my eyes. Ah, fuck it. I'm looking for a revive station. There are none. Here's Ron. Ron's presence vanished. Good riddance, dreamer. Oh shit, wrong one. Oh, my friend is still dead. What just happened? What the fuck just happened? Headbutt, 33 damage. Oh, god damn. No, okay, you were not that scary. Why? Why did that open the treasure chest? I pressed A to attack her and it opened the fucking treasure chest instead. Modified talisman. You know what I mean? It'll change to a different one if you blah 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 blah. Chests have priority. Please sell me something I can use. Kyoko's ear? No. Sanity medicine? No. 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 I can use this. I can use this. Come back. Yes. I don't know how, but we're back. The day has been saved. Shit. Ow. I'm starting to think that I got rid of the wrong character. She gave me old money again. Thanks. Let's turn... What floor am I on? 11. Next one I can use a luster sign on. Suiko's hat. Iced frog, frog skin, godly skin. Give me that. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I don't really need those, so I can make more stacks of them whenever I want. Oh, don't tell me I dropped something. I didn't drop anything. Right? I didn't drop anything. Did I? What'd I drop? in the corridor. Well, what was it? Nothing important, probably. Well, I certainly hope not, because I don't want to go all the way back there for it. That's a pretty far away line. Let's just keep going. We got 2 more floors. Armor? I'm gonna use my luster sign here to see if there's any items. Oh. Stop that. Straw hat. Oh. This one's asleep. For a second there, I thought she was getting protected by Unzan. I was very confused. Check log. Oh, log. No. It's nothing I needed. That's for sure. Ooh, I want this, though. Great. She still counts as an animal, at least. I think. Armor. Antenna ribbon. Water. Nice. Never hurts to drink a little bit of water. Accessory and weapon. Mouse radar again. Nice, got the good stuff out of it. Udon ears. Maybe I should have kept that mouse radar. Oh well. Please don't let either of these be white. Okay. I'm not scared of that. Alright, chat, here we go. Big money time. Please put me, like, right next to the magic circle. It's on the other side of the room. It's on the other side of the room. You stay right here. Do not move. Alright, let's do this. She's huge. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. What are you doing? Oh no, I woke her up. She went full koala. Here, just take everything I have. Just take it all. Oh my god. Oh. Alright, one more try. No, you're holding items. No. Alright, so basically I have to hope that I start next to the magic thingy. I gotta do everything in my power to avoid the nonsense because there's a big rabbit in there who's going to kick my ass. Yeah. I'm just going to die if I have to fight that. No one told me about that one. Alright. Misfortune? Wait, is that the one that lower? Yes! Oh! Hold on, that's actually really helpful. I can throw that at her and make her become weaker if I get that far. Chat, remind me to throw the eradication card. Should I find it? At Kane this time. No. Just give me Tanuki leaf. Is that good? No. But it's all I have. Again. Soul Gap. Not helpful when it does 152 damage. She's gone, Jim. I might pee back though. Oh, there was a crevice there. Hold on. Can't afford to give that up. Oh, oh God. Alright. Alright. I have utensils, chat. I have the tools. But I need everything else to go well. Imagine if I had ditched that crevice. Oh, what do you want to think about that? Just, I need a good item. I need a good weapon for both of us. The loadout I had before was great. Eye drops, that could be helpful. Oh, well, it's fine. Yeah, that's more than fine right now. Where did my friend go? Okay. Eye drops again. That Misty appeared out of nowhere. It's only floor 2. It's only floor 2. I would like to find some Kyoko ears again, because that's a pretty good item. Fuck. No. No. Oh, yes. Slime. Oh, great. Ew, what is that? It's just a... What is that? I don't want to be in here. Oh, never mind. It's the way out. Ew. Makes a nasty noise, doesn't it? Wall breaker. Super big red bean cake. Ron. Little Ron can't do anything. How much money? I don't recognize that one. What's this do? Contains enemies. If used, they will all storm out. If thrown, they will appear with the confused effect. Excuse me, what? What? So you're telling me if I throw this at a wall, it's going to turn into enemies? What the fuck is that? Confused enemies. That's if I throw it. Confused enemies can hurt each other and then level up off of their own mistakes. I don't want to deal with that. I deposited all my materials, so I'm fine. The amount of enemies that spawn is determined by the amount of open space available. Okay. Could I ask why, though? Why is that why is that even a thing? What does that accomplish? Oh, I guess if it's unidentified. If it's an unidentified gap and you use it, why would you use anything like that though? What do I regenerate? Kyoko ears? Father. A cursed father. This ain't looking so hot on the weapon front. Transform gap actually could turn into something crazy that you wouldn't expect. Let's see. Keeping those. Keeping those. Flicks effects back at the enemy. Yeah, what? I could get something real good in here. It's not... Okay, there's a gap in there now. Not good. Didn't even need to take that step. Stop. No, don't... Okay. Took my healing item. I don't mind that much. Do I have food? I do. I do have food. It's pretty metal to just walk into an explosion. Rabbit radar. Tool carried by yokai rats for insurance purposes. If it helps you detect traps, overuse may break. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. So let's just keep it on and use its effect to avoid walking on some bullshit. What? Oh. So the big one will increase my belly size. Nice. I still don't have a weapon for Kokoro though, so this is getting a little bit scary. She doesn't seem to care though. She seems to be made of something. What's interesting about those little ones is they have they still act like Kyoko, but they lack her abilities, so they just kind of hang out over items and don't do anything with them. Oh man. So far, so good. If I don't have a weapon by floor 6, this might be an issue. Not to mention the bigger ones. Super cold beer. The bigger versions of Kyoko can throw traps at you and then activate them as a result. Luster Sign Room of Light. I'm gonna save that for later. Where do those Rins take their fallen comrades? They're more annoying than anything, but they're not like... It's not like the end of the world if an enemy disappears with 1 HP. I can just hit them once and be done with it. Unless they're one with a really annoying ability and they get it off. There are things in those rooms, but I really don't want to walk in there. It's probably just a power item, don't worry about it. What's nice is the AI knows where I am. So they can map their way back to me properly. As opposed to Mystery Dungeon, where if you walk even like a room too far, then your computer friend just wanders around and then gets waxed by AI. That's always fun. Why did I do that? How did I do that again? I'm losing. I'm having a bit of a difficult time with this one. Oh. Pretty sure this is the 4th, 5th time I've gone in this dungeon. Now I can beat it. But it's not about beating it. It's about beating it with the conditions it has given me. And I will do it. Although I'm starting to think it would have been easier if I could bring a different party member. Like Daiusei. Daiusei would carry the shit out of me in here. Please hit. But it wouldn't be the same unless I do it with all no emotions here. Even though she doesn't want to use any of her abilities at all. Leaves me with all the bullshit. That's a cursed foxtail. Explosion gap. Preserve gap. Substitution doll. Oh, well. Can't afford that. The substitution doll would be great, but the problem with that is... the good items are cursed. But I really can't afford to be picky here about my weapon choice. Sell some... Oh yeah, I can sell some shit, can't I? No, I can't. I don't have anything to sell. Oh, never mind. Give me the gap. Thank you. So I need to save my big bean cake and my fantasy seal in this preserve gap. What else? I'd like to save this. And I would like to save the misfortune talisman. I'd like the blow away talismans. Explosion gap. Should I get the foxtail? I might be able to uncurse it. Well, actually, now I'm just broke, so I can't afford it anyway. I could put the beer down. It would still work. That's true. It would still work. I just cannot equip it. Okay. Yeah, give me the... Does the substitution doll work? Does the substitution doll work if it's cursed? Can I take that too? Because I'll put that on. It still works. That's all I needed a year. That's my safety net then. You just can't unequip it. Okay. Her fork is back. Seems like Udong's ears are the best ones, so I want to find those. But she gave me cursed shit. I'd steal from her if I... Why are you melancholic? I can't steal from her because I'm a good boy. Tay ears. This doesn't help. It has Animal Slayer as a resonance, but it doesn't resonate with my thing. But Tay's ears. Just keep my slimy thing on, I guess. Come on. Let's get that crevice. Kick her ass. Another spell card. We are hurting on the damage department here. Oh. But I need things. It's Byakuya in this team. Didn't realize. Tori's kind of a pain in the ass. I have a revive card for Kokoro. And I have a substitution doll on for myself, so that's fine. This game has a lot of great music. Ooh. Ooh. Right in front of you, Kokoro. Right in front of you. Another rabbit radar. Hmm.
一息つきましょうか。
There you go. There you go. I want off the Notori floors. My loadout sucks. A lot. Oh. Wait. Chen's tail, animal barrier. What if I... Damn it, still doesn't. Is that still better than Tanuki? Tanuki is defense up. Oh, great. And this is animal barrier, so... I don't know what just happened over there, but good. That's the end. Yep. Nothing to it. I'm already on floor 8. That's... I don't know if that's good or not. I feel severely underprepared for the upcoming floors. Mostly because of this one. Alright, just hope for something good. It's not a good start. Oh, mystery dungeon. She's going for that gap. What are you gonna do? Throw it at me? Do it. It's a suck gap. Thanks, idiot. See you later. Alright, Rin will take her away. Oh, speaking of. I see Kokoro was busy over here, killing everything that moves. Frog Lucky Charm. Adaptation. Increase your chance to evade terrain. The higher your tummy, the better your evasion. Cool. Cool. Really? I was like a step away. So what causes Notori's invisibility to, like, disappear? It doesn't seem to be a damage threshold. She just kind of appears every now and again. Like that. Koishi too, but she feels even less frequent. There we go. Frog. Got a spirit orb from her. Her attack's based on level. That was a Suiko that got hurt. Come along now, champ. I know they're two different abilities, but they both do the same thing. They're invisible. I can't see them. Whatever, I'll use it. This is a fine layout, I think. Please don't do that. Stop. I'm not moving. Okay. I rather like when Kyoko throws useless shit at me. Oh, no you don't. That's an obnoxious one to like get away. Kokoro's spell cards aren't that great, are they? Like that worked, but she doesn't do it very often. Maybe it's just because of our equipment sucks or something like that. Colored leaf. Sure. Red feather. I still have that transform gap that I can bank on. If I break some mushrooms and stuff, I could do that. I'm gonna do that, yeah, why not? So far, nothing that great. Keep that in mind. It's more support and RNG bound. Yeah, but Daisei is too, and Daisei's better at it. Daisei's also DLC, so yeah. Frog Lucky Charm. Nope. One more item in that transform gap. See if we can get anything. Stop. Grilled bamboo shoot. And finally, a wheelbarrow. Wow. That was kind of trash. Explosion gap. Please don't. Hold on. That explosion gap. Create a huge explosion when thrown. The scale of the explosion grows based on how many items are placed within it. Chad, if I load this up to full and throw it at the big one, will she just die? Do I need to fill it up? The explosion radius is based on capacity. So, okay, so it doesn't actually change the amount of damage. Ron, that hurts. Foxtail. There we go. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Okay. Let's take a look. I have an eye drop so I can check out these last couple floors without too much issue. My tummy's also a good size. Explosions are insta-death? I think so, yeah. They don't get EXP for them though, that's all. But I'm not looking for EXP. I'm looking to blow people up. So that's what I'll do. I just need to hope she's at a decent location to me. I also have Fantasy Seal and Dragon Slayer, so... Another Tay Ears. Actually, I want these because I think I need a couple copies. I don't think I need any more forks. I have like 3 of them now. I think I'm okay on the fork department. Gets +1 range per item. Seems like I just wanted to make a direct hit more than anything, huh? Ow. Alright. Oh, great. I ain't hungry yet. 3x3 is pretty big already. 9 squares is good. I could put stuff in it. Wow, I'm out of food. Uh-oh. Time to go. Don't do that. Yeah, we gotta go before my tummy dies. No, no, no. No! Cool. Everyone's curses is now gone. Ah, I'm a cunt. Aya, please. Right, I have this. I'm not scared anymore. I forgot I had those, chat. Alright. Fear is no more. I fear nothing. Let me just reunite with my friend and collect the items. For the love of God, don't let me walk on that again. Fine, talisman. That's actually really helpful. I can stop the big guy and then blow her up. Ron couldn't take anything off me. Alright. Blow away talisman, yeah, whatever. Let's clear this room out. I recognize the layout. One of my favorite layouts because I know where I need to look for items. Just gotta hope for no bullshit, that's all. Easy. Seal sucker. I know I should keep that, but not the top of the list here is all. Okay. A normal everyday gap. 2 fragments. What's this? Chen's tail again. Well, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna use the eye drops in the pandemonium. Don't worry, I know. We ready, chat? Let's hope nothing goes bad. Or it puts me right next to the magic circle and I leave right away. You stay with me. That was good. Oh my god. You did it. Where's the big one? stuff! I have acquired stuff. Look at that shit. Stay over there. I'm not done collecting this stuff. Give me that NTR fuel. More NTR fuel. Oh my god. Suck at. What's this? Hiatus Scroll. From the Hiatus Scroll's preface, reincarnation is about mixing, attaching, separating, and connecting the mind, body, and heart. All creation is composed of many elements. Intentionally reincarnating can be compared to the rarest miracles, yet at the same time, it is nothing like them. Cool. Cool. Invincible medicine. Hey, that sounds pretty good. I like having these things. Grilled lamprey waffle. There are too many things here that I want, and I want to take them all back with me, but I cannot do that. That is not allowed. Shit. Shit. I guess Swift medicine? What's this? Scarlet Aurum. See, that's really good too. Oh. Ditch the radars. Okay, let's do a big circle here. I hope nothing else shows up and hurts me. Revival. Oh, I didn't pick it up. Better safe than sorry. You never know, something's just gonna go wrong. Thank you. Animal pelt. Chest. Eradication final moments. I would like this. Summon trap, no thanks. News fork, don't need another one of those. Alright, now would be the time for you to go kick some ass. Okay. Another gold chest. Subako's hat. Your weapon has transformed. Swift medicine. Talismans. Fine talisman, yeah. I've been here. Glowway talisman. Swift medicine. Give me a Crotangu egg. How do I get an egg out of it? Pendulum. I need this. This is an important one to take. I don't need the slumber card. Mushroom. Money. Rabbit radar. Just don't remember where I looked is all. Chests. Gap expansion. I can just use this right away, can't I? On my current preserve gap. Nice. Decoy talisman. Oh god, okay. Pop Popcorn of Dreams. Miracle Popcorn fully restores tummy, HP, and power. Also increases the capacity of all three, while making stronger in many different ways. What the hell? That's really good. God popcorn. Never had popcorn that good before. That's it, I think. Yeah. Good job, me. We did it. Well, the original plan was use the spell card, but instead what happened was Kokoro decided to finally do something and killed everything anyway. She dropped a lot of good shit. So where's my bonus rewards? Congratulations, dungeon clear. Reward has been sent to storage. Old scrap papers 2, 3, and 4. 35 minute. Took some time. Okay. Okay. Just trying to get the stuff out of the gap, that's all. I can't deposit stuff in the transform gap. Oops. I can with that, though. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Now look at this. That gave me 2 Scarlet Orums and Notori stuff and whatever the Hiatus Scroll is used for. I'll take all that. Good. Now you. What happened here? Tail around Yakumo, each of the 9 tails is different quality, color, and powerful magic. It takes thousands of years for a demon fox to get 9 tails. Impressive. You managed to do it in 17 levels. And the Tanuki leaf is just... the Tanuki leaf. Yeah, why not? Just get rid of it. 3,000 yen. Can I have my points back? That's a lot of points. Take all that from me. Cool. You get 1 of each paper for full clearing all basic dungeons, so you can craft the thing for sure later. You get them at random. That's good. Well, chat, I did it. I succeeded. So I'm gonna stop here because it's been over 3 hours and I don't wanna look at any more moon shit right now. Next dungeon is fun. I'm holding you to that. I really am. Because that last dungeon was only difficult because it made me go in there with nothing. And then it put a big enemy at the end. Good thing I got that explosion gap, huh? But yeah, no, that was nice. Because I know I need some of that Scarlet Aurum for material. And I know that the Scarlet Aurum itself is an incredibly good item in general. And some of the NTR stuff as well. I needed that. Actual fun, no japes. I don't believe you, but we'll see. The 4th is a nightmare. Good. Very good. Alright, chat. I'm alright. So, it's good that we left on a positive note there. I don't really need a guide, no. I tend to go into dungeons expecting to lose, and then I'm pleasantly surprised. If I die, I get EXP and items, so I wouldn't call it a waste. Besides, Shot is here to tell me about dumb things anyway. That's all I need. So yeah, next time, more moon shenanigans. Whether or not they're gonna go well, I don't know. But if the game lets me use my items, then it should be perfectly reasonable. If not, well then I hope I find the right items again.